I love how I close my window, right? As soon as I'm done closing my window, that's when the lawnmower dude wants to stop. Like, come on, bro. Damn. Real quick, boys, real quick. Justice League is killed. Batman Who Laughs meets Superman. This is a newer comic. This is Batman/Superman 2019. I don't know too much about Batman Who Laughs, besides the fact that he's broken. Just like with most of the characters that we watch, to be honest. I don't really know too much of them. Some characters I do know a lot about, but some characters I really don't know anything really about. So Batman Who Laughs just seems like a scary inevitability for the DC universe. Almost like on some I think Batman Who Laughs is like on the level of Dr. Manhattan, if not stronger or lesser. Then I don't know, you guys can let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, let's check this out right quick though, boys. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already. Let's see Superman meet the Batman Who Laughs. Batman and Joker, a deadly combination.
We see Superman showing his colleagues an article he just wrote about Gotham's savior, Batman. While they talk about it, he goes about his usual daily routine until...
Superman, there's a situation at the Justice League satellite. You're needed immediately.
Batman calls him for help, so Clark...
I mean, that didn't sound like no Batman over the phone though, did it?
instantly leaves. On his way there, he mentions that Batman's voice sounds off, only for Batman to snap back, hurling unexpected insults and demanding to know whether his voice makes him seem foolish or weak. He then begins talking about the death of his parents and their friendship, insisting that nothing about their history suggests they should be allies.
What are you talking about? You're a great ally, a great partner.
But when he opens the doors, he notices the entire Justice League dead. Superman begins to vomit as Batman explains that he has filled the room with kryptonite-infused gas, telling him that he's already as good as dead. Superman looks at him and asks why, and Batman explains that he was curious to see what would happen if Superman became like him. And that's when we see what happened a couple of weeks earlier. On Earth -22, the Joker decided to carry out his most extreme and final stunt. He went on a brutal killing spree, murdering countless people across Gotham and even killing Jim Gordon right in front of Batman. Then, with Batman tied up and forced to watch, he began killing families, and using Joker venom, he slowly turned their children insane. Realizing this had to end, Batman finally snapped.
Joker! Stop!
He started punching him, while the Joker simply stared back and mocked him, saying he still doesn't have the guts to do it. But then the Dark Knight grabbed him by the neck and snapped it, and as the Joker died, we saw him release a chemical.
He's like, you don't have the guts. Oh my God, look at that neck, bro. Look at the point up on his neck. He really snapped his. He really snapped his, bro. Damn. This is like one of the darkest stories so far.
From inside his body with a smile still on his face. 2 days go by, and we see Superman and Batman looking at the infected children. Batman explains that the Joker was dying because of the chemicals inside him, and that's why he decided to make his final stand, to push the Dark Knight to his absolute limits. Superman then tells Bruce that they need to do something about the children because a psychologist tried to help one of them but got her throat bitten, and that's when Bruce...
I'm sorry, that wasn't funny.
Oh, see, now that would be creepy. That would be creepy. Imagine Batman sitting there telling you, oh yeah, we gotta be careful. We gotta help these children because psychologists came by and these kids bit a chunk out of her neck or his neck, right? Whatever. And then just to hear Batman just laugh after that, like that would be chilling. That would be chilling. Like, you okay, buddy? You okay?
The next day, we see the Bat family training in a simulator inside the Batcave. All of them quickly realize that the robots are much harder to defeat and that the level of danger is far too high for a training session. Nightwing tells Bruce to talk to them, sensing that something is off, so Bruce stops the simulation and explains that after killing the Joker, he was infected with a new toxin that has never been seen before, and admits that the poison has been eating away at him. for a week. Batgirl and the others quickly try to think of solutions to help Bruce, but he simply smiles, looks at them, and tells them that none of those ideas are going to work. They then tell him not to give up, to fight his last battle against the Joker, but Bruce once again says that they don't understand. He explains that the only reason he brought them there was because he was afraid that they would notice something was wrong with him, and that's when he kills his entire family. Finally, we return to the present, where we see Superman inhaling a large amount
What? So what? He killed the Joker, and then the Batman Who Laughs, or the toxin or whatever that he ingested from Joker, or from being around Joker, turned him into the Batman Who Laughs, or did like the Batman Who Laughs possess him or something? Like what the hell is going on? What the what?
his entire
He just gunned down his whole family. Damn, bro. What?
family. Finally, we return to the present, where we see Superman inhaling a large amount of kryptonite-infused gas. Batman, becoming more and more insane, tells him everything about how he used all the trophies they collected and killed the entire Justice League. Superman asks him why, and Batman, now better known as the Batman Who Laughs, tells him that he simply doesn't want to hold back anymore. He also says that he's sad because he only gets to do this once, admitting that he knows a lot of ways to kill Superman.
He did not kill Plastic Man. He did not kill Plastic Man. Isn't Plastic Man like one of the most busted? Like no matter what? What did he do to knock that boy off? Is the Batman Who Laughs a separate entity from Batman? Or is it Batman?
Oh God, Clark!
He then brings in Superman's family, and as his child and wife scream for help, the Batman Who Laughs begins to mock them. He instructs Superman to use his strength and save the day, laughing and telling him that he should tell his family that everything is going to be okay, because good guys should always win in the end. But Superman, realizing this might be it, tells him that he won't lie to his family.
Oh, that's okay. You can lie to mine!
As Superman looks at the Jokerized children and asks why he would do this to his son, the Batman Who Laughs takes out a piece of black kryptonite and tells him that after giving some to Supergirl, he watched her kill her own family before dying, so he...
Bruce, you don't have to do this!
I know. Catch!
As Superman and his child become infected by the kryptonite, they quickly begin to rip Lois apart. And as she screams, the Batman Who Laughs simply laughs, then draws a bloody smiley face on the glass. He then sits on his throne and explains how easy it was to take over his world, how pain and violence were all it took to kill almost everyone. And finally, after some time, we see him speaking with a man chained to a wheelchair. They begin playing cards as the Batman Who Laughs calmly tells him that it's natural to be afraid, because until now, the future has always been predictable, every move, every card. But he explains to the man that today marks a change, because sometimes a single being appears who rewrites the entire game, and when that being appears,
There's no way to know what's going to happen next.
Wow, dude. That was heavy. That was heavy. Okay, now that was brutal. More brutal than I thought it would be. You guys gotta let me know down in the comments below, like, what's up with Batman Who Laughs? It's Batman, right? It's Batman who was infected by some Joker toxin before he died, right? Basically. How does Batman, a human, right? How does he gain all those powers that he has as the Batman Who Laughs? Because he has what? He has like reality manipulation and all that. Doesn't he have like a whole bunch of crazy ass powers like Dr. Manhattan or something like that? Again, you guys gotta let me know what's up with this. I'm not too familiar with like the newer comics at all. The last comics like I really seriously read, if I'm gonna be honest, is Avengers vs. X-Men. Like those were the last ones that I really read. You guys let me know what you guys thought about that down in the comments below. The Justice League is killed. Batman Who Laughs meets Superman. So the Batman Who Laughs kills the Justice League and meets Superman and destroys his entire family. Oh my God, dude. Killed the entire Justice League, killed his own family, weakened Superman, brought Superman's family to Superman, threw black kryptonite at Superman and his son so that they would up Lois, which is bro, oh my God, like we might have to watch more of these. We might have to study up more on Batman Who Laughs. I'm not gonna lie, because just after that, I kind of want more. Stay tuned for the next comic stories, nerd science, whatever bangerino that we have coming up next. Hope all of you have a fantastic day. Stay safe out there. Y'all do, boys. GG's. GG's.